Good morning, students. This is Miss Jessica Lau. Today is March the 4th. We'll start a new chapter, Chapter 5. And let's check our homework from yesterday. PME, page 14 to 15. Textbook, page 24, exercise 3, number 9 to 14. And please pause the video as you check the answers. Check the answers carefully to make sure you are on the right track. This is the top part of page 14. I'll go over question number 5 and number 9 with you. So question number 5, 408 minus 119. So we will start on the units place. So 8 is smaller than 9. So we need to borrow 1 from the tens place. But this is a 0. That means we also need to borrow 1 from the hundreds place. So we borrow 1, so that means 1 in the hundreds place becomes 10 tenths. And because we need 1 from the tens place, so make it a 9. And we have 10 in the units place. So 10 plus 8 equals 18. And then minus 9, we have 9 in the units place, and then 9 in the tens place minus 1, we have 8. And in the hundreds place, 3 minus 1, we have a 2 in the hundreds place. So question number 9, 500 minus 264. So 500 minus 264. So once again, we start with the units place. 0 smaller than 4. We need to borrow 1 from the tens place. Once again, this is 0. That means we need to borrow 1 from the hundreds place. So make it a 4. And then we have 10 in the tens place. So we need to borrow 1 from the tens place, so make it a 9. So we have a 10 in the in the units place right now. So 10 minus 4, we have a 6. 9 minus 6, a 3 here, and then 4 minus 2, a 2 in the hundreds place. So for the bottom part of page 14, I'll only talk about question number 17 and number 18. So for this kind of questions, in order to find the missing number, you have to add this number and this number together in order to find the missing number. So sometimes when you are doing an exam and you are panicking and you have just no idea of how to work on this kind of question, what I suggest to the students is that you can plug in some smaller numbers. So let's say 3 minus 2 plus 1. So by just looking at the equation here, you'll know right away. By adding the 2 to 1, you'll get the missing 3 right away. This is the top part of page 15, and the questions are pretty straightforward, so I won't discuss them one by one. And this is the bottom part of page 15, and be sure to include the column form as well as the sentence. So for textbook exercise 3, question number 9 to 14, I won't go over question number 9 because it's rather straightforward. I'll talk about question number 10. So Dick has $158. He wants to buy the toy car on the right. How much more money does he need? So the toy car costs $217. And Dick has $158, so he actually needs $59 more. And question number 11, Mrs. Lee pays $200 to buy a jewelry box. She gets $42 change. How much does the jewelry box cost? So change is the amount of money she will get back. And so Mrs. Lee pays $200 and she gets $42 change. So we would like to know the original cost of the jewelry box. So $200 minus 42, and the answer is $158. And question number 12, Timothy is 127 meters tall. So this is Timothy, and he's 127 centimeters tall. And this is Susan. She is actually 29 centimeters shorter than Timothy. So how tall is Susan? So 127 minus 29, and then we'll know the height of Susan, which is 98 centimeter. And for question number 13, the school has 112 primary 1 students, so P1 112, and 115 primary 2 students, so 150 P2, and there are 28 more pupils in primary 2 than primary 3. How many pupils are there in primary 3? So there are 28 more pupils in primary 2 than primary 3. That means the number for primary 1 is irrelevant to us. We'll have to pay attention to the number of primary 2 students. So 115 minus 28, and then we'll know the number of students in primary 3. So the answer is 87 students or pupils in primary 3. And question 14, there are 320 cookies and 275 wafers in the shop. So I put down in the diagram 320 cookies and 275 wafers. And there are 153 more cookies than chocolate biscuits. 153 more cookies than biscuits. So we would like to find out the number of biscuits in the shop. And we'll take 320 minus 153, and then we'll get this number. So the answer will be 167 chocolate biscuits in the shop. And I've worked out number 9 to 14 on the Math A, Math B format paper for you guys. And remember, you need to underline the answer in the sentence. So let's get started. Page 38 of your textbook. Timmy uses some color paper of different shapes to make the picture as shown below. How many different 2D shapes can you find in the picture above? So students, I would like you to pause the video for now and try to fill out the answers on your own. We have one circle, and we have 5 triangles. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we have 5 quadrilaterals. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we have one pentagon here. And one hexagon. Question number 2, part A. The 2D shapes below all have 4 sizes, and they're all quadrilaterals. You guys learned this before. And part B, in each of the quadrilaterals above, the sizes with the same color are opposite sizes. Every quadrilateral has how many pairs of opposite sizes? So let's look at the quadrilaterals above. The textbook uses different colors to indicate the opposite sizes. So we have 2 blue opposite sizes here, and we have the yellow ones. So that means we have 2 pairs of opposite sizes for each of these quadrilateral.